Hello my creative peeps, and welcome back to my channel for another video. So I thought we would take a break from doing the Q&As. I do have one part left which will probably be coming next week, but I thought we would break it up a little bit. So you may have seen this already. Of course, this is the journal that I'm using for 2019, and of course we're about to start February, but when I originally put this journal together, I did film the process of it before December. So I finally have edited that and put it together for you. So if you're excited to see how this came together, then stay watching. Of course, in the video, I'll talk about whether I wasn't sure if I'd used it or not, and you can tell that I did. And there is a little bit of an updated setup to it since I put this video together, but we'll do that in a future video. So I just wanted to let you know about that so you weren't confused by the older filming in this video. I also wanted to let you know that I will be doing a giveaway next week with the part 3 of the question and answer series. So that'll be the last installment. Stay tuned. And yeah, let's get into it. Hello my creative peeps, and welcome back for another video. So today we're doing something a little crazy. I had this idea this morning and we are just going to run with it. So as most of you know, this is my journal, and this is the journal that I was using for the second half of 2018. Now this is, where does it start? This here is the last signature, and I still have quite a few pages left of the signature I'm in. I don't fill them up super fast, and yeah, I'm more like towards the beginning of that signature. So and it's getting really chunky already, and normally I just finish in whatever journal I'm in, but I'm feeling like this one's done. I'm starting like a new chapter in my life or whatever, and I just want to start a new journal, change it up, get rid of the bulk, whatever. So this journal I purchased from Taylor at Little Creative Life. I believe is still her name right now. She's rebranding. It is a standard sized journal, and the problem with this is, you guys know I bulk my stuff up, and this one's kind of already bulked, and I want to get away from that. Plus I'm going to add a ton to it. So I think what I'm going to do is deconstruct it. I don't know if is that like taboo? Like somebody made this and I purchased it and now I'm going to take it apart. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm going to leave it as is. I'm just going to I'll have to re-glue this envelope, it looks like. But I'm just going to snip out the signatures in the middle and create 2 separate inserts. I'm not sure if I'll reincorporate the charms on this or if I'll use them on another journal. I do kind of like them, and I definitely want to put these things back on, but I think that's going to be the best way that this is going to work for me. And this of course will be a huge challenge for me being this size, and yeah, so, and a journal made by somebody else. It's been a while. So my plan is to house it in one of these. These are just like cheapo $10 faux, not even faux leather. They're just like, they're very faux, let's just say. Traveler's notebooks. I have this one that houses my like swatch book, which I'm going to make a new one of next year. But I have this tan one and this black one. As you can see, I bought this black one and never used it. And it comes with, oh, that is a Traveler's Company insert. Didn't come with that. I must have stuck it in there, but it comes with a folder and an insert. So We are just going to make the inserts and see what we want to do with these. Okay, so as you can see, Leanne had the longest winded intro per usual. So what I did was I just snipped those strings on the outside. I'm going to take this apart. I think I failed to mention this in the video, but I will leave a link to the video where I originally unboxed this journal, because it will allow you to see it in a better entirety if you want to do that. So that'll be in a card popped up above. But I wasn't quite sure how these were sewn in here, so I just took my Tim Holtz scissors and snipped it out. I do have to say the binding was very secure. If I had been able to use it this way and bulk it up like that, I totally would have left it like that. But you know me, I have to add all the things in the kitchen sink into it, and there's no way this thing would have even come close to closing even after like a month. So I just, so I took the two signatures out and I paper clipped them together just like I do when I make my own journals. I then wanted to include like the front and the back pocket in each insert, as well as the goodies that were in them, because I really did want to preserve the design of this journal, because I really did like it. So the thing I really liked on the cover was that star button. And you guys are constantly asking me where I got that star button. It came off the original journal there. I'm not quite sure where Taylor got it, of course. So then I just took some crystal paper that I had from a paper pack that I'd left over from the last round of Galaxy journals I made, and I just kind of measured out a cover. I did make it a little bit wider, I believe, than the original, just so that, again, I'd have room to bulk it up. So just cut that out just like that, and then I'm going to wrap it around one of the signatures and turn it into an insert. Ta-da! So what am I doing? Oh, I decided I didn't want the inside white, so I just took a piece of craft cardstock and I'm going to use my amazing double-sided tape to tape that on there. And that'll just also give the insert a little extra structure to it, more than just a piece of scrapbooking paper. It'll make it more durable. So then I just trimmed around it because I didn't feel like taking out my paper trimmer again. And of course, we all know I probably didn't line it up straight, so I probably couldn't have used the paper trimmer anyway. So just took a bone folder and kind of fold it down. For some reason when I do that, the paper kind of does rip on the outside. It's like it doesn't rip all the way through, it just kind of, like the first layer with the design on it kind of rips off. I don't mind that because it gives it that extra like broken in feel. But I don't know why my inserts always do that. So what I did was I just took my awl and I poked 5 holes just like I would if I was binding this myself, which I am, so. But I didn't really measure it out, I don't think. I just kind of poked them. Eyeballed them. I used the original 3 holes and just added 2 to it basically. And then I'm just going to sew that signature together. As you can see, I'm struggling a little bit and I'm totally off camera, so I think we're gonna cut this part out maybe. Okay, so now that I'm done struggling to sew the planner together, this is what, not planner, I had planner on the brain. to sew the journal together, this is what it looks like. And as of today, it is February 2nd, and I made it exactly halfway through the insert. So now I'm just looking for a pocket to put in the front. I did want to keep the stuff that was in the pocket, and I wasn't able to remove the pocket she had attached in the front. It was too secure. So I'm gonna have to put my own pocket in here. And I realized I'm so used to working in the A5 size, which gives you a lot more room. So it was difficult to find a pocket that would kind of fit. But I did find this one. It's like a library style pocket, and it already had adhesive on the back, and it matched the craft. So I just put it in there, stuck the stuff in that was already there, and then I of course took the inserts out of this traveler's notebook, and I'm going to use this to house my inserts. Originally, I was going to house both of them in there, but again, bulk issue. So I did only house one in there, but now I just repeat the same process for the second insert. So now that I've got it all sewn together and everything, I did manage to pull off the back pocket from the original journal. So I am using that in this one. I just put a little tacky glue on where the double-sided tape had been and kind of glued that down. And then of course I will put the original ephemera that she had put in there back in there. And then I was looking for something to put inside the front cover, and I had this pocket that a lovely creative peep had sent me, and it had to do with the universe, and since these are kind of galaxy journals, I thought it would be a perfect match. So again, just put double-sided tape on it and stuck it on the inside front cover, and I'm so happy to have finally been able to incorporate that pocket that she had made me into one of my journals. So here I'm just kind of looking at it, and I wasn't quite sure what to do with that star. I've never put any charm on like the elastic closure before. I mean, I've like clipped stuff onto it, but I've never actually threaded it through the elastic that was on it but I decided that maybe I would try it this time. I wasn't sure if the hole was big enough, but I thought I'd give it a go. She did secure this with glue onto the front cover with the baker's twine in it. So it was a little bit of a challenge to get it out, but I did manage to. So I just took the back elastic out of the notebook. I untied it and then I strung the button through and then kind of played around with it and retied the elastic so that it would go through the notebook. Word of the wise, you should do this part, the tying part, after you put it through, which I realized later. So yeah, there we go. I had to untie it. Then I'm going to put it through the back of the notebook and tie it again. There we go, Leanne. And yeah, that kind of completes the construction of, or deconstruction, reconstruction, I don't know. That's how that went down. Just took the folder and I added the folder into it, and then I put the scrap paper that I had from making the covers into there. I still haven't used any of that yet, but it was a good idea in theory, right? Right? All right, here we are. As you can see, it's already pretty full with just the 2 rebound inserts in there, but I feel like I'm much more likely to use them this way than in the other way. So I have the first insert as the first signature. I did put my own pocket on the front here. I'm sure I've said all these things in the voiceover, but yeah, so I have the first insert here, and like I said, this stuff is all by Little Creative Life. I don't know if this is what her business card looks like right now, but so there's that, the first insert. I love this folded. I can't wait to get to this one. I don't know if I'll be able to put anything on it when I get there, but so there's that. And that's the first insert. Then I just put the folder back in there. I don't know if I'll use this or not. I may even change my mind before I get to this journal. There's still a week. Well, there's like half a week of December left, but yeah, so there's the other insert, which again, I just bound the other signature in there, and then I did reuse her pocket from the back to put in the back there. This was a pocket and a journal tag that was given to me by one of my lovely creative peeps, so I put that in there, and then I took the star from the front cover and fit it through the elastic for the closure. I was hoping I could hang at least this one with the awesome sun out of the top like she had it, but there's just too many beads on it. Like let's try this again. Let's just show you. So when it's down here, some of the beads are still at the top, and it doesn't close. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do with that. But there we go. Like I said, I could change my mind by the time January rolls around, but so far I think that'll probably be maybe January through March or so. We'll see. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.